the two are very known for having a hate and love relationship. That's a fact that we know. But then over the weekend, while performing at Club Beats at home show, like a home show, Apes dedicated one of his songs to Babylon boy, who he calls Bebe Cool. He calls him Babylon boy. You get my point? Now, not only did he say that, but he says in his own words, he said Bebe Cool should stop calling himself big size. Yet, because he actually is small.
So, can I ask you something? Can you tell a man's ding dong from the size of a shoe? No, I'm just curious. For real, because I was watching some video, Costadiosis. They were playing old school on one of the televisions. And I looked at his shoe, and I don't know, for some reason it just crossed my mind that hearing someone saying, you know, you can tell a man's from the nose,
like from the nose and all that.
Shoe size. And I was like,
But real quick, here's the thing. If we get back to music, right?
Yeah, he's not the big size. That's what I was gonna try and get into that. Bebe Cool used to be good.
Yeah.
Way back then, when he was maybe in that campus phase, when he had fresh out the court and all that. Then he started getting used to the fact that he's good, or he's the only one doing his genre. He got too comfortable that he even did the Kasepichi song in a very lousy video, and I was like, nigga, please, do you think we are that dumb? And then you start trying to give us figures or videos that really don't add up.
Real quick, let's get this straight. So, you simply saying, Bebe Cool, like Apes, whatever Apes has been saying, like you think Bebe Cool is actually that small size, not a big size.
No, listen. Then back to Apes. When Apes was coming up.
Shoot.
Yeah?
Thank you.
He was really good.
Hit it.
I actually thought he was better than Bebe Cool.
I know.
And I was working at some other station. And I did mention it. I was like, man, if this dude sticks to this lane and just concentrates on improving himself, he's going to go far.
Like, he's going to become the new Bebe Cool.
With us, I don't know if it's a Ugandan thing or what, or we don't get enough education about entrepreneurship and growth and all these things. Yeah, he also got full of himself, and I don't really feel that vibe that he started with.
Exactly.
So he's also going downhill slowly.
Straight up. Now let me give it to you straight up. The way, the old school way, or the human way of doing things, or saying or interpreting things. The thing is simple. Like seriously. Like let me even actually cut the music so that these ninjas understand what we're talking about here. Thing is here. When it comes to you Apes, you have no you have no gratitude at all, and you have no right to criticize and call him big size or whatever, or whether he's a small shoe or whatever this is, whatever you say. I don't want to know. Like the thing is, Apes, you're still too young for your music to become. And another thing, like another shit, like another foxing thing that keep foxing on my brains. Like Apes. Who in the world do you think you are? Like, this ninja doesn't follow anybody on Twitter. You know, like, you literally know that this ninja doesn't follow anybody on Twitter.
I didn't know that.
He does
it says a lot about someone.
And there's actually that. No, not only that. I'm actually not. I don't want that to be an issue, because I don't need you to follow me, because by the end of the day, I'm gonna talk about you and you ain't gonna talk about me. And if you talk about me, that is not gonna make sense. Like the way I'm gonna talk about you. So, real quick, straight up and from the kitchen and hot. Apes, you are nobody. Straight up. That's for me. And one thing you need to do right now is to go back, write the good music that you used to do back in the days. Write that good lyrics that you used to do, man. When you like Nanomo, you remember those songs like Apes used to do. Man, a lot of hits, man.
But the fact is,
and then when it comes to Bebe Cool, real quick, let me get this. Like when it comes to you, Bebe Cool, like Bebe Cool to me is big size. I consider it not a name. I consider it as an AKA. It's not real. If I be like, okay, human Bantu is real, but okay, I don't know. Like if I got an AKA and I'm like, yes, if I like the way I talk about myself, and I'll be like, yo, human Bantu, the best MC on your girlfriend's list. So yes, that's an AKA.
Brings me back to one very important point. It doesn't matter whether a presenter or whatever you choose to do. If you do not have an ounce of humility in you, you're not going nowhere.
But
yes, you will fool a few people.
Yeah.
A few minds will be convinced, and those are the minds who think much less their reasoning capacity is way lower than yours.
True.
But those at the top that you're actually supposed to be attracting to believe that you're the big size you are.
Yeah.
They will always see you as bullshit.
I see that. But then, real quick, like to make this whole and for you guys to understand what we're actually talking about here is this issue about Apis and Bebe Cool. So, like, to make it simple for you guys to understand, I mean, to me, I still stick to this. I think Bebe Cool is just an AKA big size. But I'll still stick to him because this guy has been there. Apis has not been there for longer than Bebe Cool has been, and he has managed to do it, and he has managed to pull it off. And besides, he's even big size. He has like 8 kids. You know how having 8 kids. You know how many kids Bebe Cool has.
I thought we were talking about music.
Yeah, you were talking about a small shoe. This guy has a big shoe.